Islam the way about the Bay. Islam. I'm on Arrington-Bey as your wife. It is February the 6th, 2020. Today was a pretty good day. I'm at Whole Foods in Annapolis, Maryland. Just got off work. It's approximately about 4:45 p.m. Today was an odd day. It was interesting. Right before I was about to get off work, this female, or unless she claimed a nationality, you definitely say she was African American or Black American. That would be the description. She started arguing. She came to the drive-thru, and Thomas, the black male manager, unless he claimed a nationality or African American, that would be his description. Because I work with Christina, who's Spanish speaking, Miss Phyllis, whose description would be African American or Black, unless they claim a nationality. Thomas, James, they both would be the same, Black or African American, unless they claim a nationality. Pale skin, unless they claim a nationality. Jet, John, Tracy would be African American, unless she claim a nationality. Who else did I work with? Let's see. Colleague, he would be African American or Black. Musa, he said he's from Senegal, but I don't know if he says that's his nationality or not. He's from Senegal, West Africa. And Kenny, he would be considered pale skin unless he claimed a nationality. So approximately about 3:30 p.m., I got off at 4. This black female, unless she claimed a nationality, her description came through drive-through, and I was mopping and sweeping, and all of a sudden I just heard them arguing. She kept saying how she want her money back. She paid or something like that, and she want her money back, or they were arguing. I mean, it got so loud that Thomas, the manager, actually was saying the F word to her. And the cops, the police were called again, again today. And it looked like a movie, literally like a movie on TV. She kept saying how she paid, or she paid them, she want her money back, or and he was like saying something about he's trying to refund them or something. It was just really loud. It lasted long enough that the police had to be called, and then she actually got out the car, and the police came and went to talk with inside Burger King with the police, the cops. It looked literally like a movie. You know how you have different scenes in a movie? That's exactly what it looked like. And she just kept saying that she want her money back. That's what I was hearing. And Mr. Thomas, I mean, he started cursing, saying the F-U-C-K word over and over again. Like I was telling you, I hear some spirits, unclean spirits say, he F-U-C-K-U, he F-U-C-K-U. He just kept saying that over and over again. For a moment, and I couldn't believe he was that irritated. And so Phyllis, someone from Burger King, it was either Phyllis, Thomas, or James, called the police because the lady wouldn't leave out of the drive-thru. There was a line behind her, and the lady would not leave, and she was and she definitely would be considered Black or African American. And so there was a line just building up in the drive-thru, and she would not leave. She started yelling and said she want her money back, and and it got literally. Can you imagine a manager using the F word over and over again? I stayed focused and calm, and I just kept mopping and sweeping and doing the things I needed to do. And when the police actually came inside of Burger King with her, I was trying to listen to see what was her argument for her to behave in such a manner, and because as I think Thomas said something about refunding or something. I'm not sure. Like I said, it looked like a scene just came out of nowhere. Like a movie. And so the police came in and with her. And I stood next to James, the African American manager and Thomas on the other side. I just wanted to just see and listen and see what her behavior, because I was about to get off in like 5 minutes. So this was about 3:30. So this is how long this went on. And I couldn't understand. I didn't get it, but they for her, But so I would think when they said call the police, she would have left, because it sounded like Thomas was definitely was going to give her back the money, because there's no problem. The managers refund money all the time, voids all the time when there's a problem with the meal. If you're not happy with the meal, or a customer's not happy with the meal, they get refund, or they exchange, whatever. So I didn't understand why was she, literally yelling. It's so bad where both of them were cursing. Here's Thomas inside Burger King with his head outside of the window at drive-thru, okay? The car is here. He's leaned over and he's talking and cursing and yelling back at the black female, and they or yelling, not saying back, but they were going back and forth. And I didn't understand why she was upset like that. It's like, why not just accept the refund? So they called the police, someone in Burger King, one of the managers, and she came inside. I would have think she would drive away. It's like, say, I'm never coming back to Burger King again. But she came inside with the police. It looked like a movie, like a staged movie. She came inside with the police, speaking about how she wants her refund back. She was really like speaking loud outside. I'm not calling her an animal, but I'm saying how aggressive and like violent, like really just like, it's like, my goodness. But I don't know what's said between them two, but I did hear the F word quite a bit. So I don't know. And that was my witnessing. And anyway, today was an okay day. Today I swept, I mopped, I cleaned the shake spinner at Burger King. I refilled the refrigerator. Colleague, I was trying to check expiration dates on the milk, but colleague said they were fine. He did it. And refilled the refrigerator with orange juice and salad dressings. I suggested soap, the new cheddar bacon king, different items, 3-piece French toast stick. I think I did pretty well. Kept the front fire station sanitized and clean. Changed to sanitized water and the sanitized bucket on the front line and the red towel. I kept the front counter clean and wiped down. So the condiments refilled, made Burger King crowns. I think I did pretty good. One male, unless he claimed nationality, he would be African American. He came in and he wanted to give me a tip. He said, what did he say? He said, I don't have enough money. He was trying to flirt and say he didn't have enough money. He wished he had enough money or something about, in reference to communicating and wanting to buy my attention. But he didn't have enough money to buy my attention. And then he offered a $1 bill like a tip to me. And I said, sir, I don't take tips. Many guests black male, or unless he claims a nationality, is on his cell phone. He's talking really loud on his cell phone. So one moment, okay? So, and I said, and I told him, I said, I don't accept tips. Many guests at Burger King come in and try to give me money. Some really more than $1, $2. I always put in the register at Burger King, always. I never ever tried to, the guy, once again, you might have heard him, he's saying stay, and I just felt a sharp pain in my left foot. Speaking of sharp pains, that's the black male that just walked behind me to put food in the microwave with a cell phone. I'm not accusing him, but that's what I'm experiencing. Then, speaking of sharp pains, I felt sharp pains in my chest as I was doing this at earning money at Burger King. Okay, he just walked. That was him. He just walked back. He said, sound like he said, move more, and saying we're the same. That's what it sounded like he was saying. Move more with the same. Then I also felt sharp pains in my genitals spiritually. These are in my genitals spiritually as I would serve guests. This is spiritually. The sharp pains, not spiritually. This is actually what I was for sharp pains. And you know we are among spirits that are able to send forth sharp pains on this landmass. The United States is not considered civilized in reference to health. And so why is the United States not considered civilized in reference to health? According to too many statistics. It's rating 35, where you have 34 other countries are civilized, industrialized. They rise in education and physical health and mental health. So it's like why? And so we are among unclean spirits that are able to send sharp pains. They have the science of telepathy that Arrington-Bey and Arrington-Bey reject. So that definitely is a factor and one of the reasons why. Because also they are able to force mental engage that can cause depression, anxiety, bipolarism, schizophrenia. So when you look at the statistics, and it shows all the statistics in the United States and why the United States jurisdiction is so low in reference to mental health and physical health, this is why. And I'm not accusing the guy that just the black male, but that's exactly it. Simultaneously, that as I was speaking about what happened at Burger King, that's what happened. Many of the guests that come into Burger King are just, otherwise I had a okay day when the same guests come to Burger King, United States Navy and Army, this one guy, he was in full uniform today. He was in Army dress, black male, as he claimed a nationality. Came into Burger King. I've seen him there come in on Burger King a lot of times. Some implied to be connected to the Army, like the black male. I told you in 2016 when I started working at Burger King, he had the Army emblem. I may have said Navy one time, but it was actually the Army emblem on the back of his truck, and he was walking around. So I started working at Burger King in June of 2016. I said maybe a month after working there. It was in the summertime. He was just walking around Burger King, sweating profusely, singing loud about how we're going to get this sold. No one seemed surprised. And for about 10-15 minutes, he was just walking around singing like a ritual. We're going to get this sold. We're going to get this sold. And no one seemed, the manager didn't call the cops, didn't say, can you bring it down? So the same people like that come into Burger King that imply to be connected to the United States Navy and Army. Those that speak Spanish, whether they're from El Salvador, Mexico, South America, those that are African American, these are the major groups, African American and black, as they claim nationality, and the pale skin. They're also called white American. So that's it. So I guess that's pretty much it. At American Student Day, I find it odd that still there's someone like outside and around the world in American Student Day saying, "Let Burger King help you." They keep saying, "Let Burger King help you." I don't know who it is, because in American Student Day, anyone can rent a room. So anyone can come in and say, "I'm browsing to look for a room," or whatever, or see someone. And they could say these things, but that's what's been going on in American Students Day. And I noticed also when I'm doing my astrology studies, this icon will come up about the United States Navy and Army. Like, so I'm looking at the website to do astrology in Earth Sky, and now I see like this United States Navy and Army icon. Saying Navy, it says Navy strong. Like I was telling you telepathically, I would hear spirits say this like song or theme: Navy strong, Army strong. It's just like when my genitals are being attacked spiritually, and I have to sleep light because I don't want to be raped or molested spiritually in my sleep, and hearing someone saying Navy and Army strong. So that's that connection. So anyway, I'll talk to you later when back to the Bay, but that was my experience today. Today was a pretty decent day. Islam, besides, once again, the police were called to Burger King, and it looked like a movie. Even today, like I said, it literally looked like a movie. Anyway, Islam. It is February the 6th, 2020.